So Cardi and Offset have added us back into the chat again. Y'all remember Cardi had let us know that her and Offset had to come to some sort of peaceful space. Remember, she said we've been peaceful for a week. That space was very, very small. It was very short-lived because it's gone now. Cardi and Offset was online going at it yesterday, going back and forth with fans and each other. And Offset had took shots at Cardi on X, telling her it's given, and that's not the look that she wants.
Y'all, the drama between Cardi B and Offset has escalated to unprecedented levels. The word circulating in entertainment circles is truly shocking. Cardi B has reportedly made the decisive move to completely cut off Offset from their shared finances, leaving him in quite the predicament. And let me tell you, Offset is not handling this development gracefully at all. From his emotionally charged tweets to some rather startling accusations, the situation is becoming increasingly heated. Just recently, a fascinating blind item emerged, revealing that Cardi B has taken the dramatic step of completely severing Offset's access to their financial resources. According to this compelling piece of information, this former A-plus list rapper has effectively locked her estranged husband out of their joint bank accounts, leaving him with absolutely no access whatsoever. Now, while the exact nature of their shared accounts remains a mystery to those outside their immediate circle, the timing of this bold move is particularly intriguing. One might assume this decision stems from their potential divorce proceedings, but there's actually a more complex layer to the situation. It appears Offset has become entangled in some concerning allegations regarding a possible gambling issue. In fact, Lil J recently came forward with some rather surprising claims, stating that Offset owes him $10,000. But here's what makes it even more fascinating. Jay even suggested that Offset resorted to pleading for money while at the casino.
Why this Offset? Offset broke. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all the stream too. That broke. That pop. I'll tell y'all a true story. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit nigga in the casino. He was popped. He was panicking. He was asking random people for cash apps. He was broke. I don't know what happened. Nobody was answering his phone call. He popped, trying to run up, chasing. Must got a gambling addiction. And then says, yo, he just popped. He calling for cash apps in front of me. I ain't gonna lie to you. The first 5 I offered, I'm like, yo, you pop. You waiting for some bread? He like, I wait for my money. I swung that 5, you know how I get. He gets popped. Not us two dicing each other. He gets popped straight to the casino. Goes not. He get another loan from somebody else for like 2 bands. I don't even take my loan. I'm like, that's Offset. I'm good on my money. I'm worried about this. I got mad bread. I definitely run off for 5 bands. He pops for the next.
Let me take you back about 5 days before this revelation. Another blind item had surfaced, echoing similar concerns. It disclosed that while Offset remains technically married, he's reportedly grappling with a significant gambling problem. The source claimed he's perpetually experiencing financial difficulties, which ultimately pushed Cardi to the point where she had to take control by cutting off his access to their funds. But wait, there's more to this story. The same report detailed a rather questionable incident involving Offset and a female companion overseas. Allegedly, he arranged for her to work on a yacht for several days, only to then appropriate most of her earnings to maintain his own appearance of affluence. When you consider these gambling addiction allegations, alongside Cardi's decision to implement financial restrictions, the narrative becomes increasingly coherent. After all, what other explanation could there be for someone in his position needing to borrow money from Lil J? This gambling situation with Offset isn't exactly new information to those who've been following the story closely.
It's 10 o'clock in this morning, and this motherfucker wants me to go to the casino with his ass.
Let's get this money, baby.
The ongoing saga between Offset and Cardi B continues to unfold in the most dramatic fashion imaginable. Their relationship has never been one to shy away from public attention, but things took a particularly dramatic turn last August when Cardi formally initiated divorce proceedings. As if that weren't headline-worthy enough, she simultaneously announced her 3rd pregnancy. Despite their separation, they've been making considerable efforts to co-parent their children while attempting to shield them from the constant media circus. Fast forward to December 2024, and we witnessed an unexpected development when Cardi made an appearance at Offset's 33rd birthday celebration in Miami. Yes, you heard that right. She actually showed up. Her presence seemed to signal an attempt at peace, though she was remarkably candid about their struggles. In her own words, the preceding months had been an absolute whirlwind of nonstop drama, heated arguments, and sheer chaos. However, she did mention that things had somewhat stabilized, revealing they'd managed to maintain amicable relations for about a week. But just when things appeared to be settling down, Offset dropped a bombshell right before the new year that sent social media into an absolute absolute frenzy. He took to Twitter with some absolutely shocking accusations about Cardi's fidelity. According to his explosive claims, she had sent him a photograph of herself with another man, and if that wasn't scandalous enough, his exact words were, "Sent me a pic of a ninja smacking you from the back, your friend being smacked too." This inflammatory tweet set the internet ablaze, with fans furiously debating whether this was simply Offset acting out of bitterness or if there might be more to these sensational claims. When it comes to their personal lives right now, Cardi's taking a notably different approach. She's deliberately maintaining a low profile and has put her romantic life on pause, choosing instead to focus on her career plans for January. Offset, on the other hand, seems to be living it up, or at least trying to give that impression. He was recently spotted in Dubai, accompanied by a model named Melanie Jada, sparking intense speculation about whether he's already moving on. Meanwhile, Cardi's making some major life changes. She's completely done with their shared $7 million Atlanta mansion, expressing that she only finds true peace in New York. While the estate might be the epitome of luxury, for her, it represents a chapter of her life she's more than ready to close. Despite all this turbulence, they're somehow managing to navigate the complexities of co-parenting their 3 children while weathering these constant ups and downs. Whether we're heading for a reconciliation or more public drama, only time will tell. But let me break down this absolutely wild situation. We're talking about those shocking Cardi photos, the alleged gambling addictions, and this messy divorce. Where do we really stand with all of this? And where is this roller coaster heading? Now, if these gambling rumors hold any truth, all that flashy lifestyle could just be smoke and mirrors, cleverly masking his behind-the-scenes struggles. It's no wonder Cardi decided to protect her assets. Imagine waking up one day to find your bank account completely drained. And let's be brutally honest here. This isn't the first time their relationship has made headlines for all the wrong reasons. Offset's history of infidelity is practically public record at this point, and it's been an obvious source of strain on their marriage. I mean, Cardi's forgiven him multiple times, but honestly, how many chances can one person give before enough is enough? Let's not forget about that recent Twitter explosion where Offset tried to flip the script and accused Cardi of being unfaithful. He put her on blast, claiming she sent him compromising pictures of herself with another man, attempting to paint himself as the victim. Like, seriously, Offset? Is this your way of deflecting from your own mess? Cardi hasn't exactly been tight-lipped about all this chaos. She's been refreshingly honest about how these past few months have been an absolute nightmare of arguments, drama, and pure craziness. But despite everything, she mentioned they recently managed to have one peaceful week and were actually getting along better. She even made an appearance at his Miami birthday party last month. Maybe they're trying to keep things civil for their kids, but with all this drama, you have to wonder how long this peace treaty will actually last. Speaking of their children, let's talk about how this circus affects their co-parenting situation. They're raising 3 kids together, and trying to balance that with constant public scrutiny must be exhausting. Cardi's always been vocal about protecting her children, so you know she's doing everything in her power to maintain some sense of normalcy for them. But how can that be easy when their parents' relationship drama is constantly splashed across headlines? And while Cardi's been dealing with this personal tornado, fans are getting seriously impatient about her music. It's been 5 whole years since Invasion of Privacy dropped, and people are starting to get antsy. Sure, she's dropped hints about new music here and there, but between raising kids, dealing with Offset's drama, and navigating fame's pressure cooker, it's not shocking that her album keeps getting pushed back. Though let's be real, with all this chaos, she's probably got enough material for a triple album. Meanwhile, Offset's been making waves by hanging out with Melanie Jada in Dubai, and everyone's speculating whether he's genuinely moving on or just trying to make Cardi jealous. Either way, it's not exactly a good look, especially considering he's still technically married. And can we talk about Cardi's decision to sell their $7 million Atlanta mansion? She straight up admitted she only feels at peace in New York, which really sounds like she's ready to wash her hands of all those memories and start fresh. All these power moves Cardi's making, especially cutting off Offset's access to their money, that's giving pure boss energy. It's like she's finally saying enough is enough and drawing that line in the sand, not just for him, but for herself too. This is huge, coming from someone who's been so open about loving hard and giving second chances. She's basically reclaiming control of not just her finances, but her whole narrative. These gambling allegations allegations and debt surrounding Offset? If they're true, Cardi stepping in like this might be her way of stopping the financial bleeding before it gets worse. Think about it. If he's really out here blowing money at casinos and owing people left and right, Cardi probably realized this isn't just hurting him anymore. It's threatening everything they've built together. She's worked way too hard to let her empire crumble because of someone else's bad decisions. What's even more interesting is how this move could inspire other women in similar situations. Cardi's always been about empowerment, whether she's hyping up her fans or standing up for herself, and this feels like another chapter in that story. Taking a step like this isn't easy, especially with a family involved, but it's a powerful reminder that love doesn't mean letting someone drag you down. Sometimes love means setting boundaries and saying, if you can't fix this, I'm not going to let it break me. This could be Cardi's first step in protecting herself from Offset's sinking ship, especially if he's really dealing with deeper issues. Cutting him off financially, that's her way of making sure her money, assets, and peace of mind stay intact. She's not about to let his alleged gambling problems tank everything she's worked for. And let's not forget, Cardi's got 3 kids to think about now. Being a mom means making decisions that protect her family's future, and if Offset can't rein it in, she's absolutely right to do what she needs to do to keep things stable. This could be the wake-up call Offset desperately needs to get it together, or maybe it's just Cardi laying the groundwork to move on completely. Either way, it's a power move, plain and simple. At the end of the day, you've got to hand it to them. Cardi and Offset's relationship might be the most toxic one we've seen in the entertainment industry. It's messy, dramatic, and absolutely impossible to look away from. Whether it's Offset's alleged gambling problem, the endless cheating accusations, or their constant back and forth, there's always something going down with these two. But the million-dollar question here is, did Cardi cut him off because she's protecting her bag from his alleged bad habits? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this situation is absolutely wild and we need to talk about it.